Hello and welcome you all to the online video class of computers. I'm Meenakshi Kothiyal, your computer teacher. So children, in our previous video, we have done the lesson number 1. We have come to the end, and now today in this video we'll be going to discuss the exercises questions. Okay, first chapter. See children, first of all, this is your book. Okay, plug in. You have to buy this new book. Okay, so children, come to page number 9. Here, this is page number 9. Here are the exercises questions given of chapter 1. So children, let us get started. So children, just look at the screen. I am reading the question from the book, but you just look at the screen. Here the question is given, which question I am reading. Okay. Now, the first question is fill in the blanks. See children, 4 options are given. Okay, you have to find out the correct option and then you have to write it down in their respective statements. So, the first one is dash is a machine that is used to generate information from data. Which machine is used to generate the information from the data, children? Yes, computer. So write down computer. Okay. Now second part, a data or instruction entered into the computer using keyboard is called dash. Children, we have studied the functions of computer: input, processing, output and storing. Okay. So when we enter the data or instruction into the computer, that process is called what? Yes, input. So whatever data we are inserting into the computer, that is known as input. Okay. Now, third, after processing, the result displayed on the monitor is called dash. See children, when the data is get processed, okay, that will give you the desired result. The result is known as the output. So write down output. Okay. Output is the processed data. Okay. Fourth one, dash refers to the part of computer that you can touch or feel. So children, there are 2 parts of computer, hardware and software. Which one of them you can touch? Yes children, hardwares. Hardwares are the parts of computer which you can touch. Okay, so write down hardware. And softwares are what? Which you cannot touch. They are the set of programs, okay, which helps a computer to run. Now, children, come to the second question. Question number 2. Write T for true and F for false for the following statements. First one. A mouse is a hardware. See children, just let me know. 2 parts of computer we have studied, hardware and software. Hardware so we can touch and software we cannot touch. So, mouse is what? Hardware or software? Yes children, it is a hardware, we can touch it. So, this statement is true. So, write down T. Okay. Now, come to the second. A printer is a storage device. Storage devices are used to do what? Yes, children, they are used to store the data or information. But printer is an output device. It is not a storage. It is not a storage device. Why? Because it helps you to print the data. Whatever you can see in the screen, that will get printed on a piece of paper. That is all because of a printer. So printer is an output device. It is not a storage device. So write down false. Okay, very good. Now come to the third part. Hardware and software are 2 parts of a computer. Yes, children. So many times right now I have told you that there are 2 parts of computer, hardware and software. So this statement is correct. So write down true. Okay. Fourth part, output devices do not display the result. See children, output is what? Output is the processed data. Okay. When the data is get processed, we get the output. We get the result. But how do we get those results? Obviously with the help of output devices, okay, like printer, monitor, okay. So output devices are obviously used to display the result. So here it is written do not display. So this statement is wrong. So write down false here. Okay. Now children, come to third part. Match the following. First one, keyboard. See children, here 4 options are given over here. Okay, you have to find out the correct match, correct sentence, and then you have to match it. Here I am writing down the direct answer, but in book you have to match it. Okay, first one is keyboard. Keyboard is what, children? Yes, it is an input device. Why it is an input device? Because when we press the keys on keyboard, the data or the letter, they get entered into the computer system. So that is why it is an input device. Now what is the second one? CPU. What is the full form of CPU, children? Yes, Central Processing Unit. Now what is a CPU? It is a processing device. Okay, so write down processing device or unit. Okay, now come to the third part. Monitor. Monitor is what, children? Yes, it is an output device. Whatever result we get displayed, it is we can see it on the screen. So the computer screen is known as the monitor, and we are watching the result on that screen. So monitor is what? It is an output device because it helps us to see the result. Okay, now fourth one, Windows. What are Windows, children? Yes, Windows is a system software. It is an operating system. Okay, without this a computer will not work. It is an empty box. So if you want to make a computer work, if you want to make a computer run, you would require what? You would require system software, operating system, and Windows is the example of an operating system. Okay, here system software is written, so you will write down system software. Basically we called it as an operating system. Done, children? Now move on to the next page. Page number 10. Children, look at the screen. The question is given. First part, converts data into a meaningful information. Now here we have to write down one word for this statement. So, which converts the data into a meaningful information? Yes, children, a computer. Computer is an electronic machine that converts the data into a meaningful information. Okay. Now come to the second point. A set of programs performs task in computer. Let me give you a hint. It is one of the part of computer. Hardware, software. So which one of them is the set of programs? It refers to the set of programs. Yes, children. Software. Software are the set of programs. Okay. These programs, these set of programs or codings, they make a computer work. Okay, without the software, computer will not work. Okay, now third point, brain of a computer. It is bit obvious, children, from since class 1 you have been studying it. CPU. CPU is known as the brain of computer. Now fourth one input device. See, many I've given you many examples of the input devices. You can write down any one of them. Okay, here I am writing down keyboard. You can write down mouse as well. You can write down scanner as well. Okay, here I am writing down keyboard. So here comes question number 5. Write short answers. The first question is, what is processing? Look at the screen, children. The answer is, the data is converted into a meaningful information with the help of CPU, which is called processing. The next question is, what are the two basic parts of computer system? So the answer is, a computer is divided into two parts, hardware and software. Question number 3, define output. The answer is, after processing the data, the result is displayed on the monitor. This is called output. Sixth question, write long answers. Question number 1. What is the difference between hardware and software? Again, look at the screen and then note down the right answer.
So children, write down hardware. It refers to the part of computer that you can touch or feel. Software. It refers to a set of programs that perform some task in a computer. You cannot touch or feel a software.
Now here comes question number 2. Explain software and its types.
See children, a definition of software we have written in the first question. So just write down the answer from here only. There are two types of software, system software and application software. System software controls and manages all the activities of a computer system. It is required to run the computer. Example, MS Windows. Next is application software. Software that helps you to perform a specific task are called application softwares. Okay, examples are MS Word, MS Paint, etc.
Multiple choice questions. See children, here 4 options have been given. You have to find out the correct one and you have to tick in the correct answer. The first question is, which of these is not a storage device? CD, monitor, hard disk, pen drive. See children, CD, hard disk and pen drive, these 3 are the examples of the storage device. So what is left? Monitor. So monitor, just tick over here in B part. Okay, monitor is not it is not a storage device. Okay, now second part. Which of the following is called the brain of the computer? Options are given: monitor, hard disk, CPU, keyboard. Just right now we have done this question. Okay, I've told you the brain of the computer. Yes, CPU. So tick here in the C option. Here you have to tick. Okay, CPU is known as the brain of computer. Now third one, which one of them is not an application software? We have studied about the 2 types of software, children. First one is the system software and the second one is application software. A system software helps a computer to run and application softwares are designed for specific purposes. It is designed for a user. Okay, it will do only one work. Application software will do only a particular work. Like examples, paint software. It will only do drawing. Okay, you cannot do anything else. With the help of MS Word, you can only do typing, nothing else. So these softwares are what? Application software, because they are designed for human purposes. Okay, but the system software, it is specially designed to make a computer run so that a computer can start doing its work. Okay, so here are the examples are given, like MS Word, Photoshop, MS PowerPoint, Windows. So which one of them is not an application software, children? See, MS Word, it is an application software. Why? Because this is only used for typing. Photoshop, this is also an application software because with this we can add it, we can do formatting on a picture, on an image. Okay, MS PowerPoint, we can make presentations only. Okay, and but Windows is what? Windows is an example of system software. Yes, children, it is an example of system software. It makes a computer run. It is an operating system. So, A, B and C, these all are what? Examples of application software, but Windows is not an example of application software. So, just put a tick mark over here. It is not an application software. Now, fourth one, which part of the computer displays both input and output? Which one of them displays both input and output, children?
Monitor. Just put the tick mark over here.
So, this is now for today. In this video, we have done with the exercises, question answers. Now, what you have to do, you have to watch the video very carefully and just write down the answers in your notebook. Those who have not written it yet, and those who have written, just they can recheck from here and they can correct their answers. Okay, children? So, be regular in sending your mails. You all know my mail ID. Here I am writing down my mail ID. Okay, you can contact me through mail if you have any query. So children, I'll be taking your leave. We will be meeting soon in the next video. Till then, stay safe and stay home.